Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State fourth-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Right back to Elliott now. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Prescott here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Dak now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They'll run here with Elliott. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him 4 on that play, so now they've got 2nd and goal. Again, here's Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Deontay Hardy to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the 2nd of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another run for Henry. Broke through the tackle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
Lamar off to play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Gets this to Bateman. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Henry. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. From the 19. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. Connects with Bateman. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Here's Henry on the option. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They give it to him again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays. But when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one splits the uprights, and we're all tied up. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 6 and a first down as well. First down, here's Dak. He's on the move. He can run it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Blitz coming here, Jackson. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's going to be 4th and short. Ravens calling on Justin Tucker for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. His drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And they'll only let him get up to around the 28 before taking him down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Dak out of the pistol. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. Hits his man on the out route. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now Dak to throw. Brought in by Elliott. On the move, past the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Prescott will look to throw. That one is caught left side of the field. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now, but will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
Illegal block for back. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Prescott here from the gun. This throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Elliott straight ahead. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defense.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. The drive begins with Henry. And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. Henry on the catch. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Caught by Flowers. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. 2nd and 3 now. Finding Flowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Lamar throwing again. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Bateman hauls it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Jackson's gonna throw again. Brought in close to the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And now they have a 1st and goal. And again, it's Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Tucker on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 1st and 10, Prescott. To the sideline, and it is caught. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Dak throwing again. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Another throw for Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down here at the 16. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense set for a 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Dak now from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No change to the call on the field. That play's going to remain a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. On first down, Jackson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10, here's Jackson. Completed to Flowers. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll come up first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Here's one, left side. He's got it. Complete pass. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll come up first and 10. Jackson yet again. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. So we've hit the end of 2. The Cowboys fighting to the halftime lead here in Dallas. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Deshaun Watson, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Aaron Rodgers, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And things didn't work out for them as they fall to the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles hot to begin the year as they run their record now to 3-0. It was the veteran quarterback Dak Prescott who had it working in the first half. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
From the 32. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. No return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Once again, Elliott. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5. Prescott here from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. One of the tight ends in motion left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers, and that takes them to 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets this to Bateman. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
First down throw for Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. This set it down starts with an option right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Lamar off the play fake. He'll get this to Henry. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
The Cowboys are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. He fires one deep down the middle. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Running once more with Henry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. The Cowboys and Ezekiel Elliott just about set to get going on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Prescott to throw. Catch made by Cooks. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. 2nd and 3 now. They run it from the gun with Elliott. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Three-quarters in the books from this one. The Cowboys have it with a lead, but the win's not secure just yet. Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, here's Dak. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dak throwing again. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now lead by 10. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Baltimore running its offense out now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Cowboys sending out the dime package, 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll get ready to go on offense. First and 10, Prescott. That'll caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down at the line. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Now Prescott. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So that brings up 4th and long. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Ravens will go on offense. A give right side to Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Connects with Bateman. And this one does not go far. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They send the tight end in motion left. Jackson now on 3rd. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. He's going to run for it. It's an option right. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. First down, here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Here we go, second and very long. And that catch is made down the right sideline.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Right side, got a man, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This is Elliott running right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Right back to Elliott now. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And it'll be their football. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they'd take a repeat of everything except that final play. Bateman hauls it in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. To throw. That is caught downfield on the right side. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Here he is to throw. Hits the tight end on the corner route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Throwing now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw it. It's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind. But you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now, get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys, and that should be enough to secure them this win. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They're headed out now defending not a 2-score lead, just a field goal advantage here. So wondering, Brock, is that going to affect how they approach a chance at closing this one out?
No, I don't think there's any question about it. Yeah, I think if it's a 2-score game, it's run, 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 take every second off and punt that ball. Not now. Now you've got to get to the plays that you trust and believe in the most.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both. It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game.
Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme today. It's the Chiefs and the Falcons under the lights on Sunday night.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Well, the Chiefs offense going to make their way out, and at the helm, a now 3-time Super Bowl MVP in his 8th season in the NFL, it's Patrick Mahomes.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. They run it with Pacheco from the gun, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. You talk about this Falcon defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Throwing is Cousins. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. Takes it to about the 37. The Falcons at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. To throw, Cousins. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. The numbers for Pitts in that game a week ago. 9 catches, 96 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Cousins. Now inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's to the former Cardinal and Raven. It's Hollywood Brown. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it culminates in a Travis Kelsey touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Broke a tackle, but not much room there. Just up past the 25, no further. 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Oh, they had a good chance to get off the field defensively there. If they could just wrap up, it's going to be a 4th down. But instead, they can't get him on the deck, and he allows them to pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A first carry for Tyler Algier. Down the left sideline. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 26. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 26-yard line. Cousins. That's complete to the tight end, Werner. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Cousins now. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. To the air again, it's Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A quick throw caught by Rice. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. You talk about this Falcon defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
This is an area of the game that they definitely have to improve because right now, against the pass, top 10 in the league. But against the run, that's where the struggles have come in. You've got to find a way to make sure they stop runners before they get started.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. These two teams all tied after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Matt Araiza now. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Yeah, difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
Now Cousins. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Cousins to throw it. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Arnold Ebiketie gets there for the stop. from the 31. Here's a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Pacheco. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now here's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Through the middle of the field, and he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Running left to give to Pacheco. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Butker's kick here is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Falcons ready to take over. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throw left side, there's London. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Play fake. Cousins. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now Cousins. Man open, that's Ray McLeod. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll throw again. Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Jalen Watson dropped him defensively.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Over the middle, caught by London. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Robinson will try to pick it up. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Cousins. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Falcons offense and Kirk Cousins getting ready for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Back to it after the pick 6. Cousins able to complete this one to McLeod. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Cousins. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Again, it's Cousins. That is caught. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Second down and a little more than a yard here. To throw, Cousins. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Excellent catch there by Pitts, and there aren't many players in his position who can rival the type of athleticism he brings to the table. Here in year 4, the Falcons, they're expecting a monster year from him.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Aaron Rodgers, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. From there, it's off to the land to check on the Browns at home in the Dog Pound. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Deshaun Watson, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. And lastly, on Monday Night Football, our first doubleheader of the year, Jaguars, Bills at 7:30, followed by Commanders and Bengals kicking off 45 minutes later. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. 1 touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest, and this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Cousins. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only did they get the stop, Charles, They get the pick six.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they were defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Well, the Falcons back out getting set for this next drive. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner,
taking it right down Broadway. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. KhaDarel Hodge, 71 yards. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. Well, now how about this return? And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Mahomes now to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Now Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Now it's Mahomes again. That'll be caught by Rice. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
This will be caught by Brown. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
There, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Here's Pacheco once again. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. A first carry for Samaje Perine. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on third down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. To throw is Cousins. Going, and it's out. He put it on the carpet. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the gun on third down, Mahomes buying time to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down.
Encroachment defense.
So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Following the interception, Cousins looking for London on the out route complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Throwing is Cousins. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Robinson on a give right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Locates Mooney on the out route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been excellent. 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 7. Cousins now. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. To the air again, it's Cousins. He's got the hook up to McLeod. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Now Cousins. Throw left side. There's London. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and a yard. Cousins to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Washington. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Coup now for the point after. And the lead is down to a field goal now. A 10-play drive that time. And the Falcons score to cap it off. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And running with power here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And out come the Chiefs now. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. Breaks a tackle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 47 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Here's Cousins. And caught by London. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Cousins. That's complete to Mooney. So the completion good for 7 there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Hand off now to Robinson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 1. On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. To throw, Cousins. Dumps this one off to Algier. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Over the middle, caught by London. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now Cousins. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Tershawn Wharton in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Well, if you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin's mark of 554 passing yards in one game, set more than 70 years ago, way back in 1951. Well, he's had help from his offensive line and his receivers, but this has been an incredible individual performance. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will tie this game here in the final minute of play.
So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Mahomes will throw.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Finding Hardman, and they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick here is good. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for Kansas City, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance